Good morning, YouTube friends. A couple weeks ago, I did a $100 camping challenge from Family Dollar. Today, we are doing the same thing, but from Walmart. I probably will not be able to record a bunch in there because they have music playing pretty loud, and that creates copyright issues, so we'll see what we can do. Okay, so far we are doing pretty good. I got a sleeping bag for 20 bucks, a tarp for $6, a hammock, I believe this is $20. I forgot wipes last time. That was a necessary thing that I overlooked last time. I don't know if I'll need the tarp and the hammock, so if I come down to it, I might have to pick between one or the other. This is the section I was looking for. Okay, we have completed our shopping trip. We came in, here's my integrity check, at 99.76 cents. It was a little frustrating because I had to go back and forth once or twice to the cash register because items were priced wrong, and like I did the math and the math wasn't mathing. Because I didn't film in the store, I will cover everything I got when we go back home. I got some really good stuff. I didn't do so good in the food department because I had to make some quick adjustments at the end, and you know, some items cost more, and I was like, whatever, I'll take those items. And wasn't able to get some items, so I had to ditch some items, and then eventually I was like, whatever, what I got is what I got, and we'll make it into a video and have fun. So let's go back and show you what we got. Okay, we have made it back home, and I am going to cover everything I purchased for $99.76. Now, like I said, there were some adjustments that had to be made. There were a couple things that I wanted to get that I did not get, that I couldn't get, that I had in my cart, that when I got to the cash register, I realized that it was not in the budget or it was priced wrong. A little bit of a scramble, but I think we'll make out okay. There was like hand warmers and stuff, because last time I got a little cold. When I had enough food, but in the morning, if you watch the video from my Family Dollar video, I was pretty cold in those last couple scenes of the movie. So this time I wanted to focus on warmth and comfort a little more than the food. The place I am camping this time, I can have a fire. That was pretty important to me. So I got a sleeping bag and I got a hammock. So we should be more comfortable this time, but I'm lacking a little in the food department. So let's cover what I have here. So first thing came in at $25 was this 50-degree Ozark Trail. I think they call it a blanket, but it's a sleeping bag. The place where we're going is going to be colder than 50 degrees, but it should keep me comfortable, especially if I have a fire nearby. The next thing is these breakfast sausage patties coming in at $2.54. Those are delicious. Great source of kind of protein. They're probably not very healthy, but they're cheap and they're delicious. Then we got the GSI cooking kit. This was a little expensive. Came in at just over 26 bucks, but I budgeted this because it has a cup in it, little metal cup that I can put by the fire to heat up my drinks. It also has a metal dish, which will be very helpful if I need to cook my patties over the grill, or not the grill, the fire. It has a utensil kit, and I think that is it. So $26, but it's a decent bang for the buck. Next thing was the hammock, coming in at $29. This was an iffy item. I went back and forth between getting a tarp, but then I would have to put more money into something comfortable on the ground, and the ground was really cold last time, and that was miserable. With $29, it was priced, it was in a rack that said something cheaper. I think it looked like it was like $24, and I was like, oh, that's a fantastic deal. $29, I was like, ooh, you know, it bit me a little bit at the counter, but hey, whatever. I had to throw a food item away, and I was like, whatever. I've never used a hammock before, so that'll be a fun little shot. Super cheap, so let's see who makes it. Equip. We'll see. We'll see if it works. Next thing coming in at $1 was these hot dogs. The barbecue lighter. I'm sure there are cheaper lighters out there. This one came in at what, $1.32. I'm sure there's 99-cent lighters somewhere in Walmart. I couldn't find them. 78 cents hot chocolate little mix. I freaking love white chocolate, hot chocolate. So I saw that and I was like, I'll take that over tea. It's cheaper than a bag of tea. So, next I didn't want to get the coffee packages. The only thing I could find in my price range that was instant coffee was exactly what I had last time. I think it was the little bag of Folgers, the little instants. I wanted to try something different. So got this single serve bag of keto matcha. I like matcha. When I was in Japan, I drank so much of it and I learned to love it. So we'll see if that's any good. Let's see, what's next? Breakfast bread coming in at $3.62. Probably a waste of money, but if you have never had cinnamon swirl bread, you gotta try it. This stuff is amazing. I love this stuff. So I'm thinking I can throw this, even though I don't have butter, it's still good plain. I can throw it on my plate if I heat it up by the fire and have some nice cinnamon toast for breakfast. Maybe throw like a sausage patty or something on it. So not a fantastic setup for food, but what I do have should be delicious, and I should be able to prepare it correctly with this metal dish if I can get that hot. Especially if I can get a fire going. In this area, it is legal to have a fire this time of year with the fire restrictions. With all the rain, they lifted the restrictions to the pre-made campsite, and I got my permit, and we're all good with that. So we should be okay. Fingers crossed. And the last item was this $1 pack of Huggies wipes. So let's pack this up and get going. And we are off. Now I have two kind of concerns with this trip. Number one is the water supply. I'm hoping that there is running water or snow up in the mountain that I'm heading to so that I can have water. Otherwise, this challenge is going to be kind of a bust and not too much fun. The second thing is a lot of the roads are still closed because of the torrential rains we had 2 weeks ago. So I'm hoping that the National Forest roads that I am heading towards are open. So we shall find out when we get there. I'm just hoping for a little bit of snow and open roads. I can see snow in the mountains up there. That's a good sign. If I can get up towards those little lower hills with the snow, at least I'll have water. Now I just gotta hope that the roads are open to get up there. It is incredibly windy out here. Well, the road to where I wanted to go is still closed. Darn it. So I have to readjust real quick and try to figure out if I can find another place. If I cannot have a fire, that's really gonna suck. So I'm gonna do a little research real quick and see if I can figure this out. You know, I really need to do what professional YouTubers do and like pre-plan their entire adventure so there's no hiccups. I know for you, if this turns into a video, you're gonna watch it all in like one complete smooth sequence. But for me in this moment right now when I'm filming, it's stressful because I don't know if I'm gonna be able to find a spot. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to get up into the mountains because of the road closures. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to find water. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to find a place with those two things and to be able to build a fire. Yeah, I need to stop just winging it. Or maybe I will just keep winging it. It's kind of fun. It's fun when it works out. Oh, another roadblock. I don't know. I don't know. This might not work this weekend. Oh, another road closure. I do not think we are going to be able to get into the national forests today. Well, we have found ourselves in a bit of a predicament here. Pretty much the whole mountain is shut down. We might have to pack this up for another day. We are getting dangerously close to sunset, and I'm about to call it quits, but we're gonna check out this spot real quick. Don't know if I can tie my hammock to any of those trees. There's no water here, that's the problem. Woo! Oh my goodness. I wonder if these trees would even be able to support a hammock. Well, it's not perfect, but it's beautiful. Let me go take a look at these trees over here. You get a little more sun here. There's just still no water. Let's see, there's a stream bed there. It's all dry. I bet you I could hang a hammock right there. We weren't able to get high enough up for snow. Maybe I could adjust the rules. If anyone is opposed to me bringing some water bottles from my truck, raise your hand and say, I object. Oh, I didn't hear any of you say it, so I guess I will adjust the rules and bring some water. It's a little not fair. I know I feel a little guilty, but I'm also all the way out here. I've been driving in these mountains for about 3 hours, and I really don't want to go home without camping. So we're gonna add water. It's gonna be $100 plus water. We shall see. We'll even see if the hammock even works right there. If it doesn't, then that's gonna be kind of a weird night. Gotta tell you, it's already pretty darn cold out here and the sun hasn't even set. I think it's gonna be a very cold night. It's very uneven ground. I've never slept in a hammock before. I've never owned a hammock, so this is gonna be an adventure. I don't know how much room I need between two trees, so let us unbox that right now. Oh, my nose is freezing. Now, normally, I would want to hike all the way to the top of that hill to set up my camp for a really beautiful view. But I did check the weather, and it is supposed to get very windy tonight. So I made the smart decision to not be on top of a hilltop, because that would be miserable. Even in a hammock, nothing's gonna blow down on me, but I don't know, I don't trust all these. Ugh. Yeah, it's gonna be windy tonight, so the farther down I am from the top of the ridge line will be the better, safer option for me. Okay, let's see how to make this thing work. Oh wow, all one piece. There's got to be directions somewhere. Unfasten the carabiner. Trees that are closer together. Too short. That sucks. I don't know if I trust this tree. It looks pretty dead. Let's give it a shot. There was a fire here several years ago, so there's not much living out here aside from shrub brushes. Let's see if this will do it. Let's give it a shot. Oh boy, I'm a little scared. Oh, it works. Oh. Oh no, I can fit. Ah, it tickles. Oh, you guys have thorns. No. Okay, so the hammock works. I am so surprised. that has supported my weight. I don't know why I'm surprised. Just dead trees, super cheap hammock. It's decently comfortable. I just need to clear some of these shrubs down here because when I laid down I could feel the thorns, so I don't want that messing with me during the night. So I'll clean this up real quick and then start working on building a safe fireplace. I don't think the camera really does a good job how absolutely uneven and rugged this terrain is. It is hard to walk anywhere without tripping over small shrubs or a loose rock. It's completely uneven, but plenty of firewood and plenty of rocks to build our fire ring. The sun is now behind this hill, so even though sunset isn't for another hour and 10 minutes or so, it's starting to get cold. So I want to get that fire pit done as quick as I can. So to save myself a bunch of time, I'm just gonna use this little rock field here as my fireplace. Super safe. Little close to here, but I'll do it in the center, and then I'll try to build a little bit of a rock wall on the other side to throw a little heat back at me. It's not perfect, but I like it. It's one of the better little fire rings I've made. I don't know if you can even see it with the backdrop of the other rocks behind it, but it's a nice little half dome fire ring there. So now it is time to go find some firewood. Got a decent little wood pile going on there. It's got to last us for like 12 hours of darkness though. The sun sets at 5 p.m. and it is 4 p.m. right now. It rises at 7. Luckily, in the morning I can walk around here and gather enough for breakfast. I'm getting pretty hungry though. I just remembered I didn't eat anything all day and it's 4 p.m. I had coffee this morning and started straight out to Walmart, so I'm gonna go dabble into my bread. Just gonna support my weight. Yeah, I got a chair. Hopefully it doesn't break on me. If it does, more firewood. Time to carb load. So I'm just sitting here thinking over the math of it. I think I'm going to string my hammock up a bunch higher so that the heat from the fire will come underneath and provide a little warmth. A little bit away from the fire, but it should hopefully work a little bit. There's no bugs out here. The fire might at least keep away the mountain lions. Let's see if I can get in the hammock holding my GoPro. Oh boy. Ow. I never realized how comfortable these things are. Oh, I'm looking forward to sleeping here tonight. This thing was what? Under 30 bucks? It's supporting my weight. I'm like 220 something, 225 maybe. Maybe a little less, maybe a little more, I don't know. I think it said it can support 400 pounds. So in theory, this is fine. I have a good feeling we're gonna sleep well tonight. We just have to trust that that Walmart sleeping bag is actually warm. I'm just hoping we're not too close to the fireplace. It's about, I don't know, 3 feet away. I think we should be good. I have a feeling that's gonna go by pretty quick. And I would like to keep it going, at least a little fire for a good majority of the night. All right, time to get out. Before it gets too dark out here, I want to go through the rest of my items and open them up. So we got our little water cup / coffee cup. Well, this is inconvenient without a knife. Our knife is all strapped up. There we go. We got a spoon, and now we have a knife and a fork and a nice little plate. Now my vision for this is to also use it as a frying pan. So this will be our little skillet to cook up our little sausage patties. What if this Walmart lighter didn't work? That'd be a real bummer. Hey, woo! It works. And we got our sleeping bag. 6'3". I'm 6'4", so my head might be a little cold tonight. That's a beautiful blue color. That looks small. Oh boy. Oh boy. I'm gonna work on getting a little fire going. Oh, that feels so nice. Oh, it feels so good. My fingers were so cold. I think it is time to cook up a hot dog. Trying to get a hot dog stick. Something that won't burn on me. There we go. I gotta say, this is definitely one of the more difficult places I've ever filmed. The ground is so uneven, I can't place the camera on just about anything. It's a super beautiful sunset right now. We got our first hot dog done. I got a hot dog cooking on the fire. Pretty sky over there. It's hard to film out here, but it is so beautiful. Oh, it's slowly getting dark on me, but I'm working on clearing this little area here to make my camp a little cleaner. Bunch of rocks. I'm trying to reorganize them to make this fire pit a little bigger. Trying to get some of these little weeds out from underneath my campsite, so if I jump out in the middle of the night, I won't trip right onto that. Just trying to make it into a more high-class campsite. You know, a nice $100 campsite. Oh, this fire feels so nice. We got some hot dogs cooking over the fire. I think I'm gonna heat up some water and try this hot chocolate. This is beautiful. GoPro does not do well at night, but it is so pretty out here. And this fire is so warm that that little rock wall I made is throwing so much heat back at me. It's perfect. I can hear the wind up on the ridge line, but it's not really affecting me too much down here. I think our water's almost ready. That little camping utensil kit was a good choice. I'm glad I got that. Ooh, that hot chocolate smells good. Got my little spoon. Whew, that's delicious. According to the weather app, it's supposed to get down to 35 degrees tonight. It's very mild right now. I'm sure it'll drop in the middle of the night, but it's perfect right now. I'm just sitting here by the fire. I got a little bundle of sticks next to me. I'm slowly feeding it. I got my last hot dog cooking over the rocks right now, and my hot chocolate's almost to a boil. Life is perfect. I think our hot chocolate is done. Oh yes. Whew, that's a little hot. Oh, that is delicious. That was $1 well spent. I think it was like 78 cents, I think. Oh, that is good. Whew, that is super hot. That is really hot. As I'm waiting for my hot chocolate to cool down, I'm breaking down my wood and trying to situate in a place that I can reach from my hammock to stock the fire during the night. So right here I got some big chunks, right here I got some small chunks, and that's the stuff I have not broken up yet. So in theory, I can be in my hammock, reach down, grab from that pile, and chuck it into the fire. Well, usually on camping trips, I jump into bed a little bit right after the sunset because it gets all dark and boring and I can just lay in bed and watch movies. But with this nice little fire up here, I've been thoroughly enjoying it. That little heat backsplash has been making me so happy. It's almost 7 o'clock. Sun's been down for, I don't know, 2 hours. So I think I'm gonna climb into my bed now. It's getting pretty cold. I am enjoying the fire and I can enjoy it from my hammock here. I think it's time to give this thing a test. Let me turn the camera so You guys can watch me fail miserably. I've never climbed into a sleeping bag in a hammock before, so, and I have not practiced. I did not practice prior to me filming this. So let's see if we can figure this out. I'll put my feet in first and then take my shoes off, I think. The ground is so rocky and thorny, I don't want to. Let's see what we got. Oh, yep. There we go. Let's move that guy out there. Put that there. Let's get the old shoes. Put them somewhere we can reach them. Right there. Oh, yep. Whoa. Oh, that wasn't too bad. That one down there. All right, now to get in this sleeping bag. Oh boy. There's got to be a method. Probably should have researched this first. There's 1 foot. There's 2 foot. Oh yeah, this is this is sloppy. Oh. Nope, not there yet. Oh my goodness. So before I go to sleep, I have to show you how amazing this system is I have. I just lean over my bed, grab some sticks, and then chuck them on the fire. Oh, that's so convenient. Oh, I still don't think it's right, but it's comfortable. I'll see. I can probably zip it up. Whew. Oh, that feels nice. This is comfy. All right, guys. I'm gonna go to sleep. Well, I'm not gonna go to sleep right now. I'm just gonna lay here and enjoy the stars and the fire. Unless something crazy happens in the middle of the night, I'll talk to you guys in the morning. Well, good morning, everyone. It is around 6 o'clock. The fire died at 5 a.m., so I got up because it was 34 degrees and had to go find more firewood. And now that I got a nice fire going and I'm warm, I'm getting hungry, so I think I'm gonna start making breakfast. Time to try my matcha. Oh, that's so good. And so warm. It's not the greatest matcha in the world, but it's pretty darn delicious on this cold morning. Oh yes, that looks delicious. Oh, those look good. I am excited for those. I have to figure out a way how to toast the bread. I'm gonna balance it on a stick and see how it works. That actually worked wonderfully. Oh, warm cinnamon toast. That's the best. I think our sausages are almost done. Look at that beautiful sunrise. Sausages are done. Let's make a cinnamon raisin toast sausage sandwich. Ooh, hot. Oh yeah, that's delicious. I'm okay with that. It all clashes perfectly. That's some delicious matcha, delicious toast, delicious sausages. This turned out okay. Not bad. You know, the GoPro does not do this place justice at all. I haven't been able to get awesome shots because of the uneven ground, but it's been absolutely beautiful out here, and I've been having a great time. Now, the sleeping bag from Walmart, that was a 50-degree sleeping bag, and it was 34, so I felt that. There's no denying it was cold last night. The hammock, though, that is awesome. I cannot believe I have never used a hammock before in camping. Even though it's just a cheap one, that was so comfortable, and I will probably start looking into investing into what a nice quality one is like. So that was pretty awesome. The one thing that saved me from being completely miserable was having the fire going most of the night. Almost the entire night, aside from like 5 in the morning when I woke up, when I couldn't reach any more sticks, the fire little stone wall was throwing heat back underneath the hammock. So I was cold, but it kept me from freezing to death. I was a little stressed. My original spot that I wanted to go, man, all those mountains were closed. It had the fire ring, and it's hard to find a place with, you know, where you have your permit and you can actually start a fire. And I had this one spot in mind that's far away from other people and up in the mountains, and I was excited because no one ever goes there, and it would be a nice, fun place for this adventure. And that was shut down. Then I started worrying, and I couldn't find any other place, and I drove for several hours. It took me so long to find this spot in BLM land where I could be away from people and be able to have a fire in a dispersed area. So pretty blessed. It turned out okay. Wasn't exactly what I thought it would be, but heck, I had a great adventure. Got a little more matcha, and I think like 2 more slices of cinnamon raisin toast, and then I'm gonna start cleaning up. Well, breakfast is done. I'm gonna go tear down camp. Well, that was the easiest camp teardown ever. Hammocks make it so easy. I definitely need to buy a high quality one. All right, time to hike back to the truck. Well guys, I am back to my truck. Thank you so much for joining me on another adventure. Even if it didn't go the way I thought it was gonna go, I still had fun. Until next time, have a great day.